I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Now here's Curry. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating.
Oh!
Wow! Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Green, a screen. Inside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Boston. Now here's Curry. Hounded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Williamson with it. Back to Curry. Tries again. Jaquez grabs the board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Morant just put so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's Morant. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Curry. The 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Shoots from the baseline. And that one hits the back iron. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Adebayo's double. Jaquez, the open look. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Memphis with it. 8-point game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Williamson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Ja Morant picks one up. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Williamson inside. Let's give him 8 points now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Curry's shot is off.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Jaquez. Now here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. .107 left in the first. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Takes a 3. And it's 7 attempts. He's drained 3.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Pass to Murray. The 3 is up. First shot won't go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the basket by Curry.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Murray. Looney grabs a miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Here's Curry. He's got 13. Pass to Boston. It could go. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the 45. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. On the wing, Peyton. Outside, Pajemski. Clock at 6. Memphis with a rebound. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Yeah, I think Murray is at his most effective when he's focused on creating plays for others.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies staying.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
The three is up. Connects from downtown. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
Outside Pajemski. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Morant. He has 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Pajemski. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Post shot, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Thomas from the arc. Not going to go that time. Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody. Pass to post. Back to Moody. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And I like the feel that Jaquez has, a high IQ player.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Payton. Down low. Here's post. Blocked! And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Here's Wood. Still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Bane. To the right side. Outside Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Outside Pajemski. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Post has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Blocked. Pushing it up now. And finished off by Adebayo.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Curry. And he lobs it up top.
Curry is so skilled operating the two-man game. He always seems to make the right decision.
Outside Murray. Here he goes. Here's Edey. Comes up empty down low. It'll count. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Pass to Jaquez for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Shakes him. Curry, no good. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Moran outside.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Williamson. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Moran. Outside Bain. Ooh, it's stolen away. Jaquez grabs the board.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Back to Bain. Adebayo sets a screen. Out to the wing. Pass to Jaquez. And here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Adebayo. And here's Moran outside. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Warriors trailing. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Williamson, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Morant with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And a deep three from Curry. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Morant. Oh, Green with a block.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Number 24, Cameron Thomas.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Morant. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Now the Warriors with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to Curry. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 31 left in the third. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Bajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Outside Moody. From deep. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Thomas. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And the bucket is good.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's the three. No luck on that one. Grizzlies lead by 6. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Bagley. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Bagley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
From 15 feet away. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Golden State with it. 8-point game. Outside Pajemski. Off target from outside.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And it's Morant missing. Outside Payton. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 34.
Here's Pajemski. Wood outside. Pass to Moody. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Outside Pajemski. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors trail by 5. Moody with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Moody. Out to Wood. 5 on the clock. Wood with the screen. From 20 feet.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Thomas, that's good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Wood outside. Pass to Moody. Outside Peyton. Inside. Post. And he dunks it down.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Now Curry. Picked by Williamson. Over Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 3 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Pass to Williamson. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies lead by 8. Here's Jaquez. And that one's good.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Green. Back to Jackson Davis. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Pass to Morant. Second chance effort. Takes it inside. And the layup is good. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
And here's Curry for 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Edey. Now Morant. Ja slices through. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, wow! Zion! Mercy!
Oh, an important score by Zion. They trusted him, and he delivered.
Morant He's open. And it's Morant again missing. And here are the Warriors now. On the attack, Green. There's Jackson Davis. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point lead.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And it's Green missing. Left side Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey.
Golden State foul. DJ Ball. First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williamson. It's good.
Foul on Williamson.
Knocks it loose. The dive for the ball. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.